Hello everybody, welcome back to another Lua scripting video, and today we will be learning about if, else if, and statements. If else if statement, if else if statements, and what they're used for and how to use them. So let's start off with server script this time. So if statements are like use them if you want something to have a certain, it's like a key. Like if you have a door, let's say you have a door and you need a certain key, let's say a certain code to get in. That's what typically if statements are. So let's just say game the player added connect function. Alright, so let's say you wanted to make a private game. You want only your friends to play it. But you want to do it. You want to do it in a script. So you'd say if player dot name equals Pokecedgo and or boss another name. Say Pokecedgo, then do something. Print you are allowed. Let's say else player kick. Okay, so if the player's name who joined was Pokecedgo, then it say you are allowed. But if it was not Pokecedgo, so Pokecedgo, it should kick me from the game. So there you go, unspecified reason. So that's how you only want certain players to be in the game. That's how it works. So that's how if statement works. So let's say it's like last week we talked about variables. So let's say local 10. So let's say if num equals 10. So let's talk about this these things right here. You can have equals to equals, that means like 1 equals 1, 2 equals 2. Script dot parent dot text equals script dot parent dot text, which is like high equals high. Or if you're doing numbers, if num is less than 10, so if this number was to say, hold on. Alright. If this number was like if num is less than 10, then if it's 10 less than 10, it wouldn't work, so it won't go. That's why you have an else. So if, else if, and else. So you'd say print num is let's just start this one. Num is equal to 10 or greater than 10. So right now I'm saying if num is less than 10. So I'm trying to say if 10 is less than 10, it'd say num is equal to 10 or greater than 10. However, if I was to do else if num is greater than 10, then print num is greater than 10. Or if I should do if num is greater than or equal to 10, so it should print num is greater than 10. There you go. And of course, if I put print, if I made it 9, which is less than 10, of course it'll print. I can put print something else. Not 9 is less than 10. That's how else if or else statement works. So let's say if you're making a game, let's say a game that players. Oh, hold on. Let's make it a GUI. Let's say you have a Boolean value here. Alright, so let's say, let's call it quest start. Let me make a local script right here. So an example of this, of how you could use an if else if statement, is like this. Let's say if I was to do like while one do, wait, one. Okay, so if script the parent of quest start, that value equals to true, then print something. Else if script dot parent dot quest. Or I can just do else, actually, like that. So if this was true, so right now it's false, it will print something here. If it's true, it will go to this line. If it's false or anything else, it will go to this line. So you can have If you're making a weapon like a sword, you only want it to hit like a teammate, not a teammate, like an enemy, not your teammate. You check if hit dot parent. I don't know, like you could fire to their, you could fire to their account. You could fire to the client of the person you hit and check if they're on your team and fire back. Then do the damage or not, just so you can check it. So if you wanted to hit like only a certain player, like if hit dot name equals enemy, then damage them. If not, don't do anything. That's how if statement works. They're like if statements are like from if to then. It's like the key. This is the beginning of the key, the end of the key, and here is like the data, the code, like the password in between, and the door. Pretend the door is like right here. The door is right here. Then if it's true, if it works, then in that data you can do whatever you want. Let's say if the quest start equals value is 2, you could do like script apparent quest menu visible equals true, will pop up. However, the else if statement is like your second key, the second alternative. So else if script apparent quest start that value equals, let's say, let's make another one right here. Quest start 2. If quest start the value equals true and script that parent that quest start to that value equals false, so something like that, that'll be your second key. So the more you can just keep writing else if statements. It's like when you have a door, like how you have a door, like you ever had like so many keys and like in that, like you have so many keys, you have to try each one until one of them fits perfectly. That's typically how it works. So like if this key doesn't work, if it doesn't, like if it's quest start of it doesn't equal true, they'll try the second key, doesn't work, the next key, until you don't have to write else, by the way. It'll just run those two, but the else would be like after you tried every single key, nothing worked, it'll run this. So it'll kick them out or something. That means like you're robbing the bank, none of your keys work, man. We're calling the police. Call 911. Will be calling the 911 will be the else statement. And if and else if the if and else if statement would be like your attempts and trying to open that door. So yeah, you just use if statements and else if and else when you're making certain, if you want something to happen, but it needs to meet certain requirements in order for something to happen. That's when you use if and else statements. So yeah, that's just how it works. If you want something to happen but you need a certain requirement, like it has to be this player, or the part has to be this name, or this person has to be in this group and with this rank, you use an if statement. Like if player that get rolling group the ID is greater than equals to 255, then print player is the leader of the group or the owner of the group. So that's how if, else if, and else statement works. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's give a comment. I'll see you guys all next time. Peace out.